I thought I made it clear with Via that I never wanted to drive a Benz ever again, but yeah, yeah, it's another reason why I prefer the wheelchair vans. Today I got a K94 WBX, which I'm sure I've driven this van in my early years at Via Jersey City. The only thing is that all the Benz got new license plates, minus Colony. Like, she's suspended indefinitely. Like, I was praying. I was like, please let there be an issue or something surrounding this particular van and everything. I was like, please let nothing work, because I don't want to drive a Benz again. Even yesterday, I was like, I saw one of the Kia Carnivals when I was over at Exchange Place and everything, coming back from something, and I was like, I prefer driving a Kia Carnival over a Benz. And y'all know how much I don't like the Kia Carnivals. So, working from 5:45 to 11 both today and tomorrow. I made sure that I would work till 11 tomorrow. It was initially to 10:30. Hey, because, trust me, the pay makes a big difference. So, just gonna continue setting her up. Hopefully I could get my phone connected to the Bluetooth in here. It's not like the newer cars where you just plug it in and like you automatically got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, because this thing has nothing. That was the most robotic thing I've ever heard. Anyway, we'll see how the day goes. 4 hours later, I'm back at the lot, and basically what's going on right now is like the Benz drove good and everything, all was well, but then out of nowhere, basically make the long story short, there was an issue with regards to the vehicle as I was driving. So now that I got a Honda CR-V THX 4261, and now I can say that I've officially driven almost everything the company has, minus the newer Kia Niro EVs and everything. Like, I'm gonna see if I could drive one of those next week. There's no guarantee on that and everything, but hey, all I know is, like, if I'm gonna have a shot for the thumbnail, it might as well be this shot. But either way, I guess we'll see how it goes. Take two. 10:12, and I just finished two shuttles and everything back to back and everything. So now it looks like I'm ending the day with an express run to Journal Square, which it's crazy how the only downtime I had to report the van back to the lot and stuff. But you know, it happens sometimes. But you know, just gonna drive, and then, you know, I'm gonna say this, but yeah, at this point we're hard cutting back to the lot. I'm kind of happy I parked next to my truck, because I just wanted to see a height difference between the Honda CR-V and a Ford Escape. Because, like, honestly, looking at the difference, like, to me the CR-V feels a little shorter and everything. And like lengthwise it's around the same, but like I'm sorry, the Hondas that we have temporarily, they drive like a dream. Like, honestly, like, I will say I'm happy that I was able to drive the Benz again, because the only reason why I didn't want to drive them ever again is because of the fact that, one, the maintenance is terrible, as you saw this morning. And it's not that the maintenance is bad, it's just, okay, I'll just say it. The rental company that the Benz are under, it's terrible compared to Zipcar. Zipcar is the best. It's the absolute best server. It's the absolute best of the rental companies that we have and everything. And Buggy and Avis, they're terrible. I don't care. I'll say their names. So so basically, that's that. And yeah, I was able to drive the Benz again, and only because, like, ever since I got this phone over a year ago, like, I noticed that it didn't come with an auxiliary jack, and I used to bring the auxiliary jack with me to work and everything, And when I found out that, you know, I just can't plug in directly, I'm like, oh no, do I have to go through some complicated process? And I will say it is a little complex trying to connect your phone to the Bluetooth. But I will say it's a little bit easier than in my mom's car and everything. For context, my mom has an '08 Camry and everything. And, well, it's actually on sale for right now. But I said all that to say that when you try to connect the Bluetooth, it is a little bit complex and everything because it's a voiceover setup and stuff. I do like that in the Benz it's a manual setup for the most part and everything. It's just it was trying to connect Spotify. That was a bit of a nuisance this morning, but when I finally got connected, I just thank God by name. But that's that. Ready to go home, ready to just relax, and then I'll be back here tomorrow. I'm like, just give me another, like, I have nothing against the Benz driving them. There were a friend of mine yesterday. She did ask, and she's actually subscribed to my channel. She did ask, what's my deal with the Benz and everything? Do I? It seems like I have a back and forth relationship with Mercedes-Benz. I have nothing against Mercedes-Benz itself. Like, honestly, as far as their commercial vehicles are concerned, they have some of my favorite commercial vehicles out there. Like my favorite transit bus, the Mercedes-Benz eCTAL Fuel Cell G, and yes, it's articulated bus. And also my favorite motor coach, the Mercedes-Benz Tour Rider, hands down. So far they don't have my favorite commuter coach, which is still the ADL Enviro 500 Super Low, that double-decker bus that MTA tested almost 10 years ago, back when Andy Byford was the transit president. Anyway, so yeah, they have some of my favorite transit buses in general, and it's not that I don't like Mercedes-Benz. Their vehicles, they drive really nice and stuff. Like, there was a video I had a while back mentioning of all the vans that were in the fleet at the time, back when we were at the old lot on Cabin Point. And I still feel the way I do about the Benz, where they drive nice. I missed the legroom when it came to driving them. It's just, there was a few things that was just unnecessarily cumbersome, in my opinion. The only problem is the maintenance. Like, if Zipcar had some mattresses, which who knows, only because, and the reason why I say who knows is because I heard that Mercedes-Benz is bringing the mattress back to the North American market with an electric variant, which I am looking forward to, only because of the fact that they have them in Europe. They operate way better. There's a lanternfly trying to get in my truck, and no thank you. But yeah, that's that. Just ready to go home. See y'all later.